paper in Mullingar on the topic, and little did I realise that it would go worldwide. It is now viral. This is the original one, right? I'm going to read this, if you will, and I have a little bit more to add to it. So if you bear with me for just a moment, I will do my best. Right. To whom it may concern, regard household property tax. You can see it now. Let there be no mistake about this. Under no circumstances whatsoever will I pay this unjust tax. I am not one of the people who is responsible for the financial mess that my country now finds itself in. Politicians, bankers, the financial sector, all driven by greed, corruption, incompetence, overpaid, overbearing bastards with huge pensions and obscene severance payments. Pensions ranging from 40,000 to 600,000 per year. Yet not one of them has been arrested, charged or jailed for acts of treason against the Republic. My income consists of my old age contributory pension, which is for my wife and myself. I bought my home 9 years ago and paid over £7,000 in stamp duty, and now I am being penalised for working hard all my life and giving my children a decent education. I had to leave school at 14 and a half years of age to get a job, to help out at home. I did not have the privilege of second or third level education. At 15 years of age, I was working in England, and in 1969 I returned to Ireland to raise my family. I paid my dues and have been loyal to my country. I have nothing more to give except my life, but before I give that, I will take as many of you bastards good to me as I can. If there is any interference with my pension, I will take my revenge on as many of you lot as I can get. There are thousands more pensioners in the country who are just as angry and as frustrated as I am, and you will not beat us all into submission. I am 73 years of age. I have fuck all more to give or to lose. Yesterday evening, I was asked when I come up here and speak. I reluctantly agreed. Deirdre said, we have to have you. I wrote this last night. I was half asleep at 12 o'clock going in court. If you listen to me just for a moment, it's very brief. But I'm appealing to the young people of this country, the students, the young people, the unemployed. Anyway, here we go. Listen. The young people of Ireland have asked for a revolution. You have it. It has been started by the Grey Brigade. That's us, the pensioners. It's because we are older and we are bolder. We saw our country being ripped apart by greed, corruption and total incompetence on the part of the established parties, who over the years have stuffed their pockets with the wealth of our nation. Not one political party is responsible. They all are. Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, the crowd that call themselves the Labour Party, the Greens, the PDs and then the rest. They will all go the same way when they get their nose in the trough. I have no political axe to grind. I am not involved with any political party. I was a member of Sinn Féin up until 1994, and when the ceasefire came along, I resigned and quit politics for good, or so I thought. But this is my last campaign. My age and health are not on my side, or what it was at one time. This is where you come in. The youth of Ireland, and this is your country. You are the true owners of the land, the sky, and the sea is all around it, plus everything in and below the surface. Our good clean fresh air to our natural resources. Your country is not for sale. Take down the for sale sign. We are taking back our nation. We as a people can show the world that we should have the ability to fight for what we believe in. We do not need guns. We have something that the money lenders, corrupt bankers and greedy politicians, overpaid, overbearing parasites in positions of power will never have. We have our young people. We are you who are our finest asset. I beg of you, do not leave the pensioners to fight this battle alone. We, the Grey Brigade, can lead this fight. Every student, every institute of learning, the unemployed, people of little or no property, organise. You have the power. Do not leave us. We need you. Your country needs you. This is for you and your children and your grandchildren. Leinster House to treat you like cattle. The safety valve of emigration is closed for good. Young people of Ireland, we the Grey Brigade give you back your country. Future generations will never forgive us. If we burden them with a debt, they will never be able to pay. I will Australia, Mullingar, I will Chucky share. Praise the youth and they will come.